Okay, welcome everyone. This is the second part of our broker workshop with the support of the LSSTC, which is organized by the LRC broker and by the Think broker. I'm Paula Sánchez-Sáez, and I will be speaking on behalf of the organizing committee. If you want to see the program, you can go to the workshop website, which is here. It's posted on the Slack channel, and also you must receive an email yesterday. It's also there. So please go there if you have any doubts about the program. When you all register for this workshop, you agreed on this code of conduct. So this is just a reminder. Please foster inclusive, barrier-free and safe spaces for all the participants. If you suffer or are witness of a harassment or discrimination, please contact us. Here are two contact names, Francisco and Anais. So please, if you see anything or are a victim of anything, please let us know. So as you know, this is the second part of this workshop series. This is just a summary of the first part in case you didn't attend. You can see all the recordings of the talks in this YouTube channel. So you can go there and see all the videos. And one important part of this first part was the extremely important feedback provided by the science collaborations. So as you can see here in this summary, these are all the science collaborations and the services that any broker can provide. And you can see that different science collaborations have different requirements. So we recommend you to have this in mind when you design all the tools and services that you envision for your broker. And also we received a lot of feedback about the format of the workshop. For instance, the breakout rooms, but we decided to keep the original format because it was the easiest way. We know it's not the best format to have a discussion session, but in this virtual world we are living now, it's the best option we have. Okay, and what about this second part? So the goals are similar to the first workshop, but now the focus is on the services and products that broker teams can provide to the science collaborations. So we have all this feedback from the science collaborations, and now the idea is that brokers present the tools that can fix all these boxes that I presented before. Okay, so that's the main goal. And of course, also discuss possible community standards, benchmarks, or initiatives so we can all work together in this Bra-Rubin era. And of course, generate a high quality repository that will be a legacy for future users of the brokers. So it's very important that the material is high quality, so then in the future, people will have a more easy access to all the services and products that each broker provides. Okay, so about the logistics. We will be using Zoom, of course, so please remember to update your Zoom to the version 5.3 if you don't have it, because we will be using breakout rooms, and that version is needed in order to use the breakout rooms. We will also be using the Slack channel in the LSSTC space, Brokers Workshop 2021. If you don't have access to the LSSTC space, please let us know in advance so we can request the access for this particular channel for you. And again, all the tutorials and talks will be recorded. So if you're a speaker and you don't want to be recorded, please let us know in advance. And we will have two types of presentations. So short talks, 20-minute and 10-minute presentations by Vera Rubin, CTF, and some other invited speakers, and also the tutorials by the broker teams. So all the tutorials have 10 minutes, but in some specific cases, we provided extra time, so please keep this in mind. If you didn't have any notice about this, the time is just 10 minutes. And of course, we will be taking questions from both the Slack and the Zoom chat, but Slack is always preferred. So please keep this in mind, because the idea is to have track of all these discussions happening in the Slack channel. And we encourage early career researchers to ask first. So please encourage the opinions and discussions from the early career researchers, and not only during the tutorials, but also during the discussion sessions. And of course, very important, please don't forget to keep your mic muted during the presentations. We don't want to have background noise. So some important things about the tutorials, all of them are available in this GitHub website. So when you go to this website, you will see two repositories, one about the tutorials and one for about the presentations. Most of the tutorials are written in a way that can be run in a cloud service like Google Colab or Jupyter Hub, most of them. So take that into consideration. So when you go to the tutorials repository, you will see something like this, where there are folders for each broker, and all the material provided by each broker is inside these folders. But if you want to keep track of the different sessions, you can see the README, and there you will find the links to each of the tutorials provided by the brokers. And for instance, here, if we click in this Google tutorial provided in Google Colab, you will see something like this. So the advantage of using Google Colab is that you don't need to install anything locally. Everything is run in the cloud. So you don't need to install any special packages, just use the tutorial as it comes and run it in the cloud. But if you want, you can also download the code and run it locally, but we encourage the use of the cloud. And about the discussion sessions, we will have 3 sessions about the output of brokers, downstream from brokers, and science collaboration feedback. So the idea is that during these sessions, we will have parallel breakout rooms, and we need your proposal of topics. So please provide some ideas in the Slack channel or in Zoom if you prefer. Always Slack is preferred. And then we will make a poll to decide which are the topics that will be discussed in each of the breakout rooms. So please propose topics for these 3 sessions. And also each breakout room will need a moderator. So please volunteer to be a moderator. The idea is that each moderator at the end of the workshop presents a short summary, 1-minute summary, about the discussion of the breakout room. And please also keep track of time, okay, very important. And again, I encourage young researchers to make questions, to make opinions, and propose topics. So if you want to join these breakout rooms, you will see during the discussion sessions, this button here in the Zoom app, breakout rooms, these boxes here. And when you click there, you will see a window like this with all the different sessions and the people who have already joined the session. So once you decide which session you want to join, just click in the join button and you will be directed to the breakout room. If you have any questions about this or any problems during the sessions, please let us know and we will be very happy to help you. Okay, and that's all. So here is a summary of this day. You can see the agenda in the website if you want. One important thing is that all the times are in UTC, but if you have any doubts about which time is in your local time, you can click here and see all the conversions to different cities. Okay, so please use this tool. We would like to thank all the moderators for their help during this workshop, and also all the students that are helping us creating the notebooks and providing feedback to the brokers. Their help was very important, and they will continue helping us during this whole week. They are Marco, Santiago, Miguel, Vicente, Javier, Belen, and Francisca. So if you have questions about the notebooks, you can ask them too, because they have been curating the notebooks, or directly to the broker teams. And also thanks to the organizing committee, Francisco, Lorena, Emily, Anais, Alejandra, Julian, and myself. Okay, so we hope you have time. And if you have any questions about the logistics, please let us know.
Does anyone have a doubt about this? Remember that you can ask your questions in the chat or in the Slack channel.
Something important. We have a Twitter hashtag, right? Can you write the hashtag in this chat, please? And I think we will be having a picture. I think it's going to be tomorrow. We will inform the time when we decide exactly when it's going to be. Okay, if there are no more questions, I will stop sharing.